Hey guys, I have a little story to share. 2000, B21, end of classes, summer is here. Too lazy to find a job. Stay at home doing nothing but hanging with girlfriend all day long. She's a 9 out of 10. Cutest girl ever. Too beautiful to fap to. Never had sex with her. Both virgins. Spent the entire summer together, talking, laughing, and so on. We don't want to ruin it with sex yet. Best time of my life. End of summer. Told me she was accepted in a university in France for 1 year. She doesn't want to go. She doesn't want to leave me. Why did you apply then? Says she doesn't know, but that doesn't matter because she won't leave me. Don't know what to do. Don't want to detain her, but I don't want to lose her either. Ask her about the French thing. Says it's 1 whole year at Université de Lyon to study French literature. Know how much she loves reading. Won't be the guy who steps on her dreams. You should go, I say. No, she says. Go. I finally managed to convince her. She starts crying. Took her in my arm. Stay like this for a whole hour, no talking. Know she's crying in my back. Saddest hour of my life, but still think I'm making the right thing by letting her go. I was wrong. Mid-September, driving her to the airport after she said goodbye to her parents. No talking in the car. Been 2 weeks since I convinced her to go. Was the most romantic 15 days one can hope to live. Love is truly the most beautiful thing in the world. But also, the worst. I registered her luggage, and she had to go to the security checkpoint. No, I won't see her for 1 year after that. She looks at me, her eyes full of tears. I'm crying too, right in the middle of the airport, surrounded by hundreds of people. Couldn't care less. I love you, she says. Even though I knew she was in love with me, it's the first time she says it. Too moved to say anything in answer. She leaves. Alone in my car on the way home. Realized I've said nothing after she told me that. What if she thinks I don't love her? Get home, spend the evening by the phone. She promised to call me when she gets to Paris. Phone rings. Hello? Hello, sir. I'm Amanda, and I'm representing your local heat comp... Hung up. Still waiting. I eventually fall asleep. Wake up at 11 a.m. The phone was quiet all night. Know she's arrived, though. Search the internet for plane crash news, just in case. Nothing. After 3 days, I decided to call her new university. They gave me her room number. No answer. Try again. Nothing. Think about visiting her parents to ask them if they had heard from her. Don't do it because don't want to seem desperate. I definitely should have said I love you. Day 10. Phone rings. It's her. My heart jumps a little. We start talking. She apologizes for not calling sooner. Says she was busy moving in and everything. Told me how great France is, how cool her new friends are, and so on. Thanks me for convincing her to go. Says she has to go to a party for international students. She hangs up. No, I love you this time. Start questioning myself. What if she found someone better? What if she forgot about me? Stop. Don't want to think about that. After all, it has just been 10 days. Still, it wasn't the phone call I hoped for. Autumn. Alone in my college room. No roommate, no friends. It's like her presence was maintaining me alive. She still calls me once every week. Still, I can't help noticing that her calls are shorter and shorter. Told me she would get internet soon, so she would speak more. But that international calls are very expensive. Anyway, she seems to have a really great time there. No more I love you. Start to depress. Start drinking. Sitting all day long in my college room, playing old games and masturbating to shamelessly bought porn mags. Would soon drop out of college anyway. Don't show up in class anymore. I'm being a shit. Drink more. Be drunk as hell. She calls. Hey. Hey, hun. She starts talking about some trip she did to Bordeaux with her friends. Don't understand everything, as I'm fucking drunk. Eventually, I cut her off and say I'd love to visit her in France. That's the alcohol talking. She says it would be great, that I can meet her new friends. She seems very happy. Says she can't wait. Wake up. Realize I've done a horrible mistake. Go to the Air France counter at SFO. Ask how much a ticket costs. $1,900. Don't have them. Go back home. Wait for a girlfriend to call. Told her I can't make it. She's very upset. She thought I already bought the ticket and everything. Say I'm sorry. She hung up. I'm a worthless shit. Promise myself I will never drink again. Wait for 10 days for her to call back. She's still upset and asked me if anything was wrong. No, why? You never call me. You make false promises. Suddenly, realize she's right. I have never called her. It was always her. I was blaming her all along. Can't believe I'm such a shit. I'll make things better. I promise. And I did. December. Finally stopped drinking and started making friends. Even get invited to parties. Girlfriend has pretty much forgiven me now. Know she'll be back in 9 little months. Everything is well. At least, that's what I thought. New Year's Eve. Get invited to a random party. As I'm not the designated driver, I decide to drink a little. Start drinking. Start smoking too. Totally high. I start approaching girls and even making out with them. Can't stop myself. I end up in a bedroom with one of them. We start making sexual stuff. Can't tell if we're actually having sex or not. Too fucking high. We eventually left the bedroom and go back to the party. Don't realize what I've just done. DD drives me home. Sleep until 4 p.m. Wake up. Try to remember what happened yesterday. Suddenly remember. Oh, God, what have I done? I'm no longer a virgin. Can't even remember the girl's face. I fucked things up again. Don't know if I should tell girlfriend or not. The next day, the mailman brings me a postcard from Paris. It's her. She wrote, "I love you" on the back. Feel even more guilty. Eventually decide not to tell her. Avoid as many parties as I can. Start losing friends. Don't care. Everything is well with girlfriend. Spent hours talking to each other through emails since she found an internet connection. The feeling of guilt starts to fade away. Convinced myself that I did not have sex with the other girl. 7 months until she returns. Told me she's homesick. That France is too cold compared to California. 6 months. She's thinking about coming home before summer. 5 months. Spent all our free time talking to each other. 4 months. I love her, and I want to tell her, even if it's on the phone. 3 months. Knock knock. Open the door. Find myself face to face with a random bitch. "Do you remember me?" she says. "No." Told me I had sex with her on New Year's Eve, and that she got pregnant. Notice her belly is perfectly flat. She had an abortion weeks ago. Kinda relieved. Asked her why she wanted to see me. Told me I had to know about the baby, and also want me to pay the bill. $400. Fuck you, bitch. No choice but to do it. She leaves. My face when I realized I cheated on my girlfriend and had a baby with a stranger. 2 months. Girlfriend is really into me. Decided not to tell her anything. Feel like a shit. What if she finds out when she's back? I had to be sure she won't. Call the bitch, ask questions about her. Turns out she knows my girlfriend. They went to high school together. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, that PNG. Pay visit to random bitch. Ask her to promise me she won't tell my girlfriend about us. "You've done a horrible thing," she said. I know. In the end, I had to pay her $1,000 not to tell anyone about this. My face went, this bitch cost me $1,400. Could have seen my girlfriend with that money. Could have seen her one last time. Summer is finally here. Girlfriend decided to stay and go backpacking with some friends through Western Europe. Told me she won't be able to call me often. She feels bad about it. Don't worry, I say. Can't blame her for anything. I'm the monster in the story. July and August. Girlfriend doesn't call. Receive some email occasionally though. Says she wants to see me. Says she wants to do it. Doesn't want to wait any longer. Ends every email with, I love you. Told me she would be back before autumn. Can't wait. She's coming back. Her last email said she'll take a plane to New York next Monday and would be back in San Francisco on Tuesday. Never been happier in my life. Start cleaning my room. Know we would have sex in here when she would return. I love her so much. Promise myself I will tell her. Tuesday is finally here. Wake up at 6 a.m. Can't wait to see her again. Eventually leave for the airport. Phone rings before I close the door. Hello? I can't hear anything. There's too many voices shouting on the other end. Suddenly, I hear her voice. I'm scared, she says. What? Are you okay? I'm scared, she repeated. I love you, I say. No, she hadn't heard it because some guy on the plane starts shouting. I love you, I repeated. Stupid guy won't shut the fuck up. Phone call ends mysteriously. Try to call her back 10 times in vain. 20 minutes after that, I learned her plane crashed into a field near Pittsburgh. September 11th, 2001. The day they stole my girlfriend. I didn't deserve her anyway.